Hi guys. A lot of people really were helped out by my last video showing how to put on a diaper, and that was with an Abena M4. So there's a bunch of different kinds of diapers, and they're all slightly different, and they have little things that you do differently when you put them on. So I figured I'd do another video on a different diaper. This is the Confidry 24/7. So in the last video, I talked a lot about using moisturizer and having supplies on hand when you're changing your diaper, things like that. So I won't really go into all that in this video. If you want to have more information about how to get ready for a diaper change and what supplies you need for a diaper change, you can, reference that video. But this one, I just want to show how to make sure that you get a Confidry 24/7 on nice and snug so that you don't have any leaks. So one thing that's a little bit different about the Confidry 24/7 is that there's physically a lot of plastic, like on the sides, right there in the leg area, on the back, and because there's more plastic, there's more coverage, so it's actually better for protecting you against leaks, but it can also get a little bit uncomfortable. So with a Confidry 24/7, I use more baby powder than I would with an Abena M4. So that's one thing to think about. If you don't use enough baby powder with a Confidry 24/7, like it can get kind of uncomfortable. So you definitely want to put some powder like on the sides, on like where this plastic is, not just in the normal area. So I use plenty of baby powder. I use lots of baby powder, and sometimes I'll add some baby powder throughout the day as well. So anyway, I'm just gonna get right into it. The first thing you want to do with one of these is make sure that the middle of the diaper makes like a round shape. And that's for a couple of reasons. Just like with the Abena M4, it creates a more natural shape, so it makes it more discreet, so you don't have weird shapes bunched up underneath your pants. And also it hugs, if you're a male, it hugs your anatomy so that it will absorb better. So you want to make sure that it's that shape, it's hugging your anatomy before you tape it on, and then also after it's taped on. So another thing that's different about these is that they're very, very stretchy. They got this real high waistband, and it's very elastic, and they have that on the front and back on these diapers. The Abena M4 does not have an elastic waist, so you got to make sure that you stretch it whenever you put it on. So let me show you what I mean. So just like with the Abena M4, you want to hold the front and back of the diaper. See, I'm holding the back side of the diaper and the front side of the diaper on both sides, and I'm lifting up a little bit to make sure that it's even front and back, the waistbands are. And I always do the bottom tapes first, and that doesn't change based on the diaper that I'm wearing. Every diaper that I put on, I always put the bottom tapes on first. And I've talked about that in my other video. Um, that's really the best way to make sure that you get this pulled tight and you got a good seal right here. And that's, where you're going to leak if you have a leak. So you want to make sure that this has a nice good seal. So you want to do the bottom tapes first. So you pull it nice and snug like that. You run your finger right there, make sure that it's contacting your skin. And these Dry 24/7s, they run a little bit bigger, and you got a lot of this plastic, so you want to tuck the plastic underneath you a little bit, and then pull this back wing. Lean over a little bit so you make sure to get any slack out. And then you want to note, it's kind of hard to see on these diapers, the backing, but you just want to really pay attention to where you're putting this first tape. You don't want it too far down because it can dig into your leg, and you don't want it too far up either because you got these other tapes you got to put on. But right about there is where I put it, and just like with the Abena, I point them straight that way. So now I'll tuck this side in, lean over, pull the slack out. And this part's really important. You want to make sure that you look at this tape on this side. Make sure that you're putting it in the same place and that you're putting it on nice and snug. You really want the tapes to be symmetrical so that it's pulling the same way on both sides, so that it's not, pulling differently on this side and creating a gap on the other side. So you want them to be nice and symmetrical. So now you'll see I'm ready for these top tapes, and you can see this waistband here. So you don't want to, just put them on without stretching this waistband, because then it'll just be really loose and it'll actually create some noise. Because, by the way, these Dry 24/7 diapers are pretty noisy diapers, just FYI. But you want to make sure that you pull this elastic so that it's smooth. And you want to put this top tape actually on the elastic band, which is pretty unique to these diapers. And the reason why is that these diapers, look how, that's, that's like 2.5 inches or something of elastic waistband. You want to actually put it on the waistband because it will hold it where it's at. That way you don't have, if you put it down right here, then the top will be like real tight and it'll look real funny, and it'll be more noticeable underneath your clothes. It'll make this weird bulge that you can see sometimes through your shirt, because these go up really, really high. So now you got this other tape. You want to make sure that you're putting that in the same spot, and make sure you get this nice and tight so that this elastic part is smooth. And I didn't get it exactly in the right spot. And with these diapers, these second chance tapes, you don't want to put it on and then pull it back off, because it will actually rip the plastic. This is actually fine, it's close enough. But if it was like really far off, what I would do is I would lift off the white tape, not the blue tape. So now that I've got the tapes on, I just, rub the tapes a little bit to make sure that they're, contacting the plastic and making a good seal on that plastic. So now, you know, I might make some minor adjustments, pull these a little bit, you know, and that's it. So you can see these are pretty high, like they actually cover my belly button, which is interesting. And they go up really far on the back as well. So that makes these diapers really good for nighttime. Because like say you're laying down, it's not going to leak, you know, out the back or anything. But after you get the diaper all taped up, you want to make sure that it's tucked in and everything around your anatomy. And yeah, that's it, guys. So that is how you put on a Confidry 24/7 adult diaper. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll probably make some more videos. Somebody's wanting me to make a video showing how to put on a wider diaper like a Bambino or a Rears. You know, I'll save that for next time. So if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And, you know, if you've got a friend or a family member who might need some pointers on how to put on a Confidry 24/7 adult diaper, because they're a little different than other diapers. So, you know, pass this video along to them. And that's it. Thanks, guys.